Greetings, fellow 50p collectors. Coin Snatcher here. So, went into hospital last Tuesday afternoon for my normal Tuesday appointment, and they ended up keeping me in for 9 days. So, got out last night at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and managed to get home. Hence why there hasn't been any videos, because I couldn't do any videos in hospital. However, back home now, all's good, and whilst I was in hospital, broke out the debit card and decided that I would buy a coin that has been missing from the collection for as many years as I've been collecting these coins. So you'll see here, just on these lines, it's the last of the TT Races 50p coins. But the coin that we have tonight is not a TT 50p. If we move down one level, we can see here we've got a 1988 coin, and if I flick this over, this is the Ellan Vannin series of computer coins. So generally it doesn't get as much attention as the Christmas coins or the TT or Viking coins, and it's quite a short series of coins. There's not that many. But we have the 1988 coin, and then we have the 1989 coin, and these coins all celebrate technology and man. So one of the first countries, if you like, to embrace modern technology. And here we can see the PC computer, the personal computer, with the Triskelion on the screen. We have 1988, 89, we have 1990. And then for 1990 as well, we have die mark number 2. And for 1991, we have die mark AA. And then we also have 1992 AA. And 1993 AA. And 1994 AA. And then a bit of an interloper in this series is this centenary coin celebrating the legislative buildings. Technically it shouldn't be in with the Ellan Vannin coins, so I think we'll move that to the side. That coin was really a one-off release, so it should go into the standard Isle of Man date run. So if there's space in that red tray, I will move it over there, I think. Otherwise it sort of gets in the way of the Ellan Vannin coins, and it's just out of place, so it irritates me. Right, so the last one we have is the 1995 coin. Now the interesting thing with these Ellan Vannin coins is that the 88, the 89 and the 90 coins were put into circulation. Don't hold me to that exactly, I think that's right. And then the 91 through to 95 were possibly sets only coins. So whilst you can pick up the standard 88, 89 or 90 coins for around maybe 10 to 20 pounds each, the ones that appear in the sets are considerably more expensive. And whilst I've been focusing recently on the Isle of Man Christmas coins and TT coins, I had sort of given up on getting the 1995 coin. Just put it to the back of my mind really, but it's always irritated me that this set wasn't complete. So the opportunity came up while I was in hospital on eBay. To purchase the 1995 set. So it was the only way to get this coin. It doesn't ever seem to come up singly on eBay. It comes in this little folder, and there's a little bit of info on the back of it as well. But I purchased this, it came from a shop in Mayfair in London, which is terribly posh. But if we open it up, we've got a little map of the island there, and a little bit more information about the history of the Isle of Man. And it just says there traditional industries of fishing, agriculture, tourism, and then diversifying into manufacturing, service industries, finance and banking. I think it's a bit of a tax haven for the old criminal fraternity as the Isle of Man. Individual enterprise and business innovation have subsequently flourished in the prosperous economic climate, and this is the set of coins. So this has the all-important 1995 Ellan Vannin 50p in it. You'll see at the bottom, just under the 5 and the 0, we've got the AA die mark. Sometimes the AA die mark on these coins appears just under the left-hand side of the keyboard. It seems to be a mixture. It's either underneath the 50 or underneath the keyboard. But there's some other nice coins in this collection. So I think one of the notable ones that people collect is the £1 coin. And I think the 1995 one is quite a tricky one to get your hands on, because I'm not sure if it went into circulation or not, but I think it was sets only. We've also got a Winston Churchill giving his victory sign there, end of World War II. We have a 20p which has the wide rim on it. I know there's quite a few people collect the 20p's. And then we have the £2 coin, or sorry, the 2p coin, that'll be being the brass one. Quite a nice looking coin that as well. There we have the £2 coin, and that's victory in Europe and victory in Japan, so celebrating VE and VJ Day, which is quite appropriate because it's being celebrated at the minute. We then have the 10p piece with the Triskelion on it. We have the 5p piece with golf clubs on it, and I believe that's the 1p piece. I have to have a little zoom in on that just to see what that is. That looks quite technological as well. I'm not sure exactly what the design on that is. It looks like some sort of industrial machinery. So a really nice set of coins. All the die marks on these coins are AA, except unusually for this 10p piece. When we zoom in on the 10p piece, just on the right hand leg of the Triskelion, we have an AD die mark. So not too sure why all the coins in the set are AA and that one is AD, but hey ho, not to worry. So I'm a bit undecided as whether I'm going to break this lovely set open and take the 50p out and put it in a capsule in a tray, or whether I'm going to leave the set as is. I think I'll probably end up taking it out of the packaging and breaking this set, and I think if I might put the other coins on eBay and sell them if I can. I know the £1 is quite a popular coin, and the £2 will probably sell as well, and the 20p. So I think breaking the set is possibly the way to go with this. But that, as far as I was concerned, up until last week, was the Ellan Vannin set complete, 1988 through to 1995 with the different die marks, until I came across a post on Facebook with a 1991 coin on it. And the 1991 coin, as far as I was aware, only came with an AA die mark. It now transpires that this coin comes with an AB die mark as well. The AB die mark seems to be a super rare die mark. There is one for sale on eBay at the minute, but it's £4,995. So I don't think I'll be spending £5,000 on a single coin, but I will be keeping an eye out to see if I can find a 1991 AB die mark. You can just see the AA die mark under the 50 on this one. So definitely a bit of an anomaly there on the Ellan Vannin series of coins. But that's the first coin that we have that's going into the collection tonight. And then the second coin that we have is a Popjoy coin, and this one comes in a nice little red leatherette folder type thing. Let's open this up. So this is the Penguins 50p. We've got 5 different penguins on it. This one is a sterling silver PA4 or Pideford coin, and if we have a little look at the info there, There we go. So the design on the coin features all the penguins that are indigenous to the Falkland Islands: the king penguin, the macaroni, the southern rockhopper, the Magellanic, and the gentoo penguins. And yeah, nice little card. Tells you that the PA4 coins are double thickness coins, etc., etc. And the little certificate of authenticity. So there was 2,000 of these struck, which for a Popjoy PA4 coin is a massive amount. Now, although the issue limit is 2,000, it doesn't necessarily mean that they actually struck 2,000. But we picked this up at a reasonable price, and I do like a PA4 coin. So when we have a little zoom in on this one, there was a cheaper one on eBay, but the condition didn't look as good. So bearing in mind this is 2017, so it's 8 years old now, and it's still got the really nice frosted finish and the mirror feels as well, and looks really, really good. It defies logic how the Popjoy Mint coins that are silver don't tone anywhere near to the same degree as the Royal Mint coins do. They seem to hold their luster for a lot longer and look nicer for a lot longer. Maybe the capsules are more airtight, or the manufacturing process was better. But either way, we've got a lovely thick 50p. So I'll probably leave this one in the box. I do have a whole shelf that's dedicated to penguin coins, so I think we'll pop this on a little stand and have it sitting up like this. And then if the opportunity arises at some point in the future, I'll get the silver-proof one. And I still have yet to get the plain one. I was going to buy the plain Cupro-nickel one, which I think has an issue limit of 950. So the Cupro-nickel coin is a rarer coin than this PA4 one. But I'll keep an eye on eBay, and when one comes up at a sensible price, we'll snatch that away as well. So there we go. There's two different coins there that have joined the collection. Now, just on a separate note, one of our fellow coin YouTubers, Bensons Coins. Benson, if you're watching this, you said in one of your videos there, the last video, that you were thinking of giving up doing the YouTube videos. I would urge you not to give up doing the YouTube videos. YouTube's a pretty hard channel to get views on. I think I've been doing it for 7 or 8 years, or maybe longer, and it's hard to get people to subscribe, and you know, the views can be lower on YouTube compared to TikTok. TikTok, for instance, is instant gratification and people just flick through, whereas generally I find on YouTube people watch more of the videos for longer. So definitely don't give up what you're doing, because Coin Snatcher misses that bell. I would have made a comment on this, but being in hospital, I'm on the hospital Wi-Fi because the 5G doesn't work in hospital. The walls are too thick, so they restrict the Wi-Fi, so you can't watch anything live, and you can't read messages on your YouTube videos, and you can't leave or send messages either. So although I watched your video, I was unable to comment on it. So don't give up, keep going at it, because you've got a fantastic collection, and I for one would like to see what happens with all these 2003 and 2008 Snowman and James coins that you've been taken out of circulation, and you're getting graded and putting together the full set, etc. So being a fellow Christmas coin collector, it's important for the community that you keep doing it. A lot of us enjoy your videos and your sense of humour that goes with it as well. I would say on another note that where you have Benson's coins and a neon sign, it looks like the outline of a penis and a ball sack when you look at your when you look at your neon sign. I don't know if you've noticed that before, but every time I think about it, every time I look at it, all I see is the outline of a cock and balls. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that's the two coins for tonight. We got the PA4 2017 Falklands Penguins coins, and we've completed the Isle of Man almost 1988 to 1995 Ellan Vannin series of coins. So that's it for this video. I've got another 2 coins that have arrived, but rather than do all 4 coins in one video, I think we'll save the other 2 coins and we'll do those in a video tomorrow. So for now, from me, peace and love, coin snatcher out. Oh, I might do a rant tomorrow night when I do the other 2 videos. I'm not mentally up to a rant yet, other than to say I was thinking about the coins today and King Charles' head being on the coins, and really I'd like to see King Charles' head served up on a silver platter. The man's an absolute disgrace to Britain. He's effectively saying it's okay for Britain to become an Islamic country, ignoring Easter and going into all that shit of wearing white fucking bed sheets and pretending he's a fucking Muslim and saying that he's defender of the faiths. He's not defender of the faiths, he's defender of the faith, which in England and the UK and Northern Ireland and Scotland and Wales is Christianity. It's not fucking being Muslim. So King Charles really needs to sort his fucking act out. But I think I'll have a rant about that tomorrow night. His poor mother must be turning in her fucking grave at what he's doing. The man's an absolute fucking disgrace. Anyway, I'm not going to start ranting now, but I will have a rant tomorrow night. So that's it. Peace and love. Coin snatcher out.